Shields artillery tank? Yes, please. Introducing Gibraltar, the shielded fortress. Gibraltar is a legend built for tankiness, excelling in close or medium range combat, and providing shields when ambushed. His passive, Gun Shield, provides a forward-facing shield when looking down the sights. You can toggle the shield by pressing the H button, which is a useful tool when you don't know where the enemy is. This shield is very effective in early skirmishes, as the extra protection gives you the upper hand in one-on-one combat, and can give you the confidence to push forward. However, if you are trailing an enemy and don't know where they are, it is best to turn off the shield so that the enemy can't easily spot you if they look in your direction. Being able to master toggling on and off the shield will give you a major advantage before going into combat. Gibraltar's basic ability, Dome of Protection, provides an unbreakable 360-degree shield around the surrounding area for 15 seconds. One major disadvantage of this skill is that it easily gives away your position to all enemies within sight. It is also important to note that this shield does not give you protection from enemies underneath, and therefore is not as useful if you have the high ground. This ability has great synergy with Lifeline, as you can drop the Dome of Protection when Lifeline uses her basic ability in order to safely regenerate health after combat. Another use of the shield is to buy enough time for your team to resurrect a fallen teammate. I find the best use is when you only have one fallen teammate. This way one person can res and be bait, while the other watches the perimeter to frag any enemies that enter the dome. If you happen to be behind a teammate in combat and find that your team is not in a good position to fight, you can also use the dome to provide cover for your teammate to fall back and escape or reposition. Overall, the Dome of Protection is a versatile tool that can make or break Gibraltar. Memorize the radius of the shield and make sure it does not entirely give away your position, and you will easily be able to turn a losing fight into a winning one. Here, I see that my teammate is downed and that there is an enemy near him. I throw the Dome of Protection so that the wall is created in between in case the enemy wants to eliminate him. I then use the dome as a wall to engage. Gibraltar's ultimate, Defensive Bombardment, is a great tool that can be used aggressively or defensively. It can be used to corner enemies or eliminate those that are downed, or just as an escape tool so certain enemies cannot follow. It is also useful as a tool for information to determine if you have downed someone or eliminated their shield. This will give an indicator of how low they are and if you can approach them afterwards. In this clip, I see that there is a death box to the left and an enemy running to go loot it. I throw my ultimate in between to run interference and immediately sprint to try and cut them off afterwards. Overall, Gibraltar is a great legend for providing cover for teammates in open areas and acting as a front line in engages.
Enemy out. Good kid. Shield up. Reloading. Reloading.
Remember to like and subscribe, and don't forget.
The important thing is not to die.